Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new play-by-play video. Today we're going to be playing some Kuang. I'm going to be going an ability-based, damage-centric build. Should be exciting. Definitely been looking forward to playing this character, giving something like this a go. So just for starters, I got to kind of figure out what I want to do for a build. I think I'm going to go beads, and I'm going to go... We're against a Hercules as well. And I think we're going to go conduit. And then just go like double lifesteal with like pen. I want to go full damage. Just sounds fun. Yeah, why not? We'll go conduit. We're gonna go into a Bancroft's first item, then like a Book of Thoth, then it's Hyphens, and then maybe Deso Tahuti. Something along those lines. Should be fairly strong, should be really fun, and yeah, definitely excited to give it a go. I hope I stick with that full damage idea. I might not. There is a chance if you skip forward in this video, I'll be, with something a little bit different, but we'll figure it out. As always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for all the support on these videos. It's been wonderful stuff. Seeing the channel growing, seeing all the feedback, and I just wanted to really quickly mention, for some of those God requests that people want me to play that aren't necessarily the best picks in the world. If you guys want, I can do them like maybe once a week on like a Friday video or something. Just like find a designated day of a week and pick something like really offbeat, really fun, and either like a casual or on my Smurf in Diamond. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. I think I talked about that last video, but I just want to double back because I do a lot of recordings and sometimes I don't post them all, so I kind of forgot. But yeah, just let me know about that. Again, so we are laning against a Herc. This lane's going to be a little bit rough to start with, honestly. It's really important that we just don't get comboed. So I'm okay with giving up the majority of the pressure in this lane for the early bit. And when he dashes and stuff, assuming we don't get hit, we have a pretty easy opportunity, most likely, to just kind of get on him. And yeah, we'll look for that when the time comes. I'm going to get my dash here. If Herc decides to go first, we're just going to dash out. He's not. Cool. Wow, okay. So he's just gonna like play to clear. I mean, that's smart. He didn't end up going into a tier 1 mystical mail, which for us is kind of nice, but also will be a problem once he actually gets it. Keep that in mind. And yeah, I'm gonna focus on clearing again, avoiding getting hit by him. I actually do good damage, but I just need to obviously avoid the hitting. We're just gonna use the 1 on him to kind of group the wave, hit our 3 on him again. He's gonna play the dash here, and now get a little bit more damage off, and yeah, he's really low. So again, we're just covering, making sure we don't get hit by that dash, and the moment he dashes, we can just kind of hit dump on him. That's sort of our goal and our objective in this lane. As you see, like, our damage is very good. Ends up dashing out. He's one-shot though. Lance should be able to just clean him up. We're gonna pop our shard here to get him. That was a really bad gank. Oh man, but we did get him, so at least that's okay. We'll go do our Naga camp here. Obviously, I want to be maxing my 3 low cooldowns. Just something that I can kind of continue to spam and be really effective with. And he's got tier 2 mystical, so he does a little bit of take damage, but in terms of this lane, if we just poke him out, force him low, he's going to be in a lot of trouble, and he really doesn't have a great way to deal with all this damage just yet. Trade some out with him. He might just get silver again. That tier 2 mystical is kind of a threat, but on the bright side, sustain-wise, he's really got nothing here in terms of health sustain besides his 3 and bluestones. So if we can kind of poke him out a little bit more, he's kind of just going to be stuck. This guy is spamming. What's going on? And this might just be a kill. Yep. Cool. Awesome. So right there, our dragon uses a slow, like when we throw it, our second ability. And so basically, if we're just able to... Had to lock in there for a second. These guys are spamming. I'm going to mute him. Holy, he is so annoying. Basically, right, like our dragon always slows, so we can use our auto attacks in our 2, like enhanced, and then throw the last dragon to slow, or one of the last dragons to slow, because the slow amount is going to be the same. Well, it isn't just the same, but for the most part it's the same. The duration can like change. But for the most part there, if I can just like get my damage off and then throw a slow at the end, I have enough setup is the point, right? So my fight's gonna be good on him as long as I can just like do my damage and kind of keep him sort of CC'd. And yeah, we were able to get that off. I had the beads, which wasn't necessary, but I'm still happy I did it. This guy's pathing for me. We'll play a little bit safe. And should be good. No beads right now, so gotta be careful for this Poseidon, but we've got a nice little lead, and yeah, just again, playing with that safety in mind, just kind of avoiding his stuff, and then taking a charge, taking a fight when we're like at a health advantage that it doesn't matter so much how like tightly we like play. That was good. Yeah, we kind of got owned there. See, that's not great. Definitely don't want that to happen again. It's okay, though. At the very least, again, he doesn't really have potions. I do, so I'll be able to heal up through this and be fine. Was a little bit rough, though. Definitely don't want to get hit by that pole. That was not what I was hoping for. Even then, I can still look for a trade here. If he dashes this, he's in big trouble. And he does. We're going to pop our shard here. Pop our 1. Pop our 3. Corn shard, obviously. Oh my gosh, he is so fast. Okay, there we go. I was like, holy, we're not getting him. You know, popping our shard obviously is going to give us our cooldowns, and then it's just a simple pick. Really the best way to play into these kinds of characters, because I know people struggle with AO and stuff, it's not too difficult. It really is about, like, focusing on clearing waves and not overextending. And I know that's, like, kind of unhelpful because it's pretty obvious, but the way this Herc is dying is that he's doing these telegraph dashes that are going for us. If he just spent his time clearing the wave and being focused on that and not overstepping to try to do damage to us, we would end up just coming out of like a pretty neutral lane. And I think what people struggle when they go into Anubis is they go into Kuangs, they go into Hunter solos, all that stuff. If they do struggle into it, is because they have this overwhelming urge to say like, hey, they're on a bad pick, they're on a late game pick, whatever the case might be. And I have to be able to punish that or else we're going to lose the game. And the truth is, generally speaking, if you don't have a frontliner on your draft, in solo, like, that's usually worse. I'm not saying it always is, but it usually is worse and should be worse. So you're more than fine as a warrior just to play to scale and stuff, but so often people don't. You avoid the dragon. Oh, he just saved our lives. Awesome. Thanks, Herc. Well, we should have died, but we didn't. That's always good. But yeah, generally speaking, like, you can just kind of play safe, just kind of play to farm, not look for those trades, and you won't die. To put it really simply. So I think that's the best piece of advice I always give to people when they're playing against kind of weird picks is like, if you can just play solid, just like kind of farm and not really worry about what they're doing too much, you're generally going to be okay. Now there's going to be picks that facilitate that play style and give you good clear a little bit more effectively and a little bit more safely than a Hercules would. Also, having sustained picks, which Herc has some, but maybe not enough, is also a good idea. So, like, the best picks I recommend for playing into anything weird, Amaterasu can be quite good, Osiris can be quite good, Wukong, it can be really strong. You know, and the idea is like those characters either have healing or they have really good range poke, or you know, you can go Soul Eater on Wukong, stuff like that. Chalk also a great pick into this stuff. Surtur, generally speaking, very good into this stuff. So, you know, those are just some characters to think about. Just really strong lane pressure characters that can just kind of play to clear, play safe, just by virtue of like how powerful they are. And yeah, again, and you probably will have kill opportunities. These picks really objectively are not that great. They can really struggle if the other person's playing well. He's gonna look for a dash on us here. Again, though, he is just dashing when he doesn't need to. We don't even need to ult him yet. Now ult him when his ult's done, and he is just dead. Right there, if he doesn't ult, we're going to keep auto-attacking him until he's forced to do something. His dash is down for a while, he's always dead there. And our ult does do some damage, so we would get him eventually. It just... I'm 5-0? Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize I was 5-0. I mean, that's nice, too. We'll go into Book next. So the idea with Book is that I am going more of an ability-based build. Book's going to give me some flat pen, which is really valuable, especially post this patch, just because people's base protections are lower across the board. So I'll be doing more to backliners, a little bit more to frontliners, of course, as well. And more mana means I can just, you know, ability spam easier. Don't have to worry about kind of what we're running into right now. And it will be a really strong look. It's 2,500, I believe, maybe 2,600, 2,500. We can just reset excuse me, right now and stay in base for a little bit. I don't have too much else to do, and I don't want to stay that much when I'm out of mana. And so after this, what I'm going to do is just double up on the healing. We're going to go for a Typhon's Fang here. The thing that I'm kind of looking at in my goal is that if I can just get like Gem of Focus, I'm going to be able to just run around and be super fast. I'm also noticing though that I really don't have cooldown just yet, so I probably should try to go some amount of that. I was thinking I go like Spear of Deso, but 10% is definitely not enough. I'll get a Blue Mask, which late game that's 15%, so we could say we're at 25%, but you still want more than 10%. You know, if you're gonna go this build and this character, it just kind of like problematic. Because anytime you have Gem of Focus, again, the idea is that you're keeping your abilities in constant usage because you're trying to get the movement speed and stuff permanently, and that's not really going to happen if you only have 10% flat on you. So I could go like Spear of Deso, and I could go maybe like a Mirrodin. I know it's not that good on this character. I don't think it is. Actually, I don't really know. There, I'm just looking for ability poke. I'm not going to auto attack trade right now. I just don't know where people are. But he might still just be dead. I'm okay with letting him dash me there. Bit unlucky. All good. We'll go back. So yeah, I'm not sure. I have to figure that out. This is not surprising. Just beats that. Pop our shard here. We've got abilities up now. We are still okay again. They don't have enough follow-up to really kill me, so I'm not super concerned. And he is just dead. I can look for a 2-3 on this guy. He's a little bit too safe for me to really want to dive him. It's intrusive, but no point of throwing away a life there. Even if we kill him, if I die for him, I'm not going to be happy. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll go into a... Obviously, I want to go Typhons. That's like a given. I think I'll go into a Deso, and then maybe we could just get like... what are cooldown options even? I could go into a Chronos Pendant. I mean, that's a little weird, but like... how bad could it be? Probably not too bad. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go into like Chronos Pendant Deso. It's going to look a little awkward, but I really do think like as long as I have good cooldown, and I'm able to kind of cycle my... you know what I mean, my, what is it called, Gem of Focus, like I should be pretty valuable and strong, and like, again, it's just going to feel really fluid. I don't need to get like great engages and have amazing damage. I just need to be fast and evasive, you know, kind of like most jungler picks, right? So if I can like complement that, I think we're going to be in for a good time. This is obviously not the best trade in the world, but we will just kind of heal it out, so it's all good to me. A little worried about Poseidon coming over. We don't have beads. Just get some more poke on him and kind of play with a little bit of safety right now. But I feel like he's overextending, not gonna lie. I should have definitely 2'd him a bit. That was silly. Yeah, he's out. He did teleport over there though, which means I'll be able to like get this wave pushed in. That was definitely super stupid. I had no reason to rush that too. It's all good though. They're going to get beacon again. That's kind of uninvolved to me. And getting rotations on this character is definitely like important and a good thing to do. It is just a bit weird because our team is like falling quite behind in duo especially. Mid we're still good, but it's kind of like dripping over to mid right now. So it's just a little bit awkward. I don't have beads right now, but I still can do something for sure. This guy gets a combo here. Oh, he missed. That is tough stuff. This guy could still be in a lot of trouble. We are all the way off the mark. That's alright. Maybe he still dies. He does. Good job. There we go. Took a minute, but ends up falling. We lose a little bit of this left wave, but for the pressure and helping getting a kill, that's totally fine by me. And yeah, I mean, we totally can kill him right now. And he's got no help. He's making the fatal mistake of walking up again. Kind of for a silly reason, too. Oh, that's why he's walking up. I thought I missed my 3 anyways, but yeah, that's unlucky. That is unlucky. That was a good rotation, we'll say. At that point we were kind of just committed. I had to just like 3, and I tried to beads and just got a kill. It didn't work out though. Obviously, is what it is. Yeah, this Marty is going to be a big problem. He's got 1,000 more gold than I do. Hopefully we figure something out. Again, we're going into Typhons here. I need to get some wards, but can't afford them, so just have to deal with that for now. Pen-wise, though, we're a lot better off. I think, like, this Turk's honestly been a little tankier than I thought he would be at this point. I think now, though, like, we do kind of just shred him again. And, yeah, if I can take a spot with that, we'll look for it. This is just a little awkward, you know, I don't normally play stuff like this, so picking a spot to kind of make rotation and engage, like, this looks like a decent rotation. I bet by the time I show up, though, there's not really going to be much here. And that's already what it's looking like, so yeah, I don't know. I might just kind of keep to myself this game. It's a bit weird. Our ADC I had to mute instantly because that guy just kept crying. And now we're kind of in a weird spot. I think I just wait over here. Pyro's down. They're probably going to look to group for gold, so really we can make like 2 decisions here. Do we want to rotate or do we want to stay? Quite frankly, like when their ADC is literally 2 levels up on me, I don't think I can do anything to them, which like sounds really odd, but I just don't think there's any hope. I really think we just like farm the map right now. If I can split force a numbers advantage over here or something like that, or like bring 2 over, and maybe we can just defend gold because of that, or maybe I just like kill someone. Either way, it's probably just better than walking around to gold fear right now, because yeah, this guy's just like killing everybody. And I don't have the, as you see, we are doing a lot more damage now, so that's good. I don't have the initiation and stuff on a character like this to really start the fight, so to speak. He has Pridwin? No way. Okay, I mean, we owned him, but then that kind of super saved him. Yeah, I wasn't super pressed about the ult. He just bought Pridwin, though. That was sick. It's a really weird buy, especially to upgrade the glyph, but if it works, I guess, right? We got the tower on left down here, and, yeah, unfortunately, it looks like gold is down, but we do get 2 tier 1s, so that's something. I can look for this Merlin a little bit on this, like, entry pass back to mid. I do have, you know, beads blink, so it's not like we're completely helpless here. I think they're going to path back top right, so I should try something. Again, I don't want to commit anything too hard because this guy's like almost certain. Oh yeah, no, we're leaving him. He just got insta-popped. We are leaving him. I was going to say, I don't want to try something too, like, committed, and I'm glad we just dipped. We'll just, like, keep playing the map. It's whatever. We're down 3.5k. Totally fixable, I think. And, yeah, we'll just have to get something going. Getting something on this Merlin might be good. I think that was his Aegis right there. That was his beast for sure. They got him. Could have rotate maybe. I'm going to blink over this wall and see if we can make something happen. We'll do some damage to Ares. We'll switch to the Herc now. But yeah, ultimately, I mean, they are just 2 tanks. I have my Execute now as well, so we are, like, actually pretty effective. Caught his dash, and he is down. Huge stuff. There we go. We're going to run over left. These backs just came up. And again, if I can force a 1v1 over, like, it's kind of weird. I really wish they didn't have a Poseidon, because most junglers I'd just be able to, like, kill really easily. I still think I can win those fights, but it's just not as clear. He's walking over. We just saw his little trident thing. I'm just going to hold this corner. Is he really not walking over? There's no way. Alright. Fair enough. He was just back. No, he walked forward. That's insane. We got his red at least. And we'll just reset here. That's such an insane thing. Also, someone almost just stopped their back. It was Merlin. Yeah, the Posh just decided to turn around. Fair enough. We got a red, though. We can look to make some kind of a fight here happen again. It looks a lot less appealing than the last one, though. Our Soul is just running it down right, which I honestly don't think is a bad play. If you're behind, you really shouldn't rotate. We do really good damage though, as you can see. That did 475. So this ability-based stuff, especially with Gem of Focus, once we get that, is going to be super, super valuable for sure. And I like a build like this more than an auto attack build. Kind of similarly, excuse me, to why I like, you know, the Osiris builds more with ability-based mitts builds than I do with an auto attack build. And it's just the idea of like I'm able to do poke and do damage without really committing and bringing any risk to it, and that's just so much more valuable to me than hedging everything on, hey, I gotta engage, get all these auto attacks off, and everything has to go well. Because if they active or something like that, I'm probably just doomed. I know that's not exactly how you play AO. Like, you definitely play AO way differently than you do in Osiris, but I like the idea of being able to play very like non-committal on a character like this, especially in this kind of a hobby. To be totally honest, we're almost level 20. I think it's a little bit better for me to just like kind of let them be. I'm gonna reset now, maybe against my better judgment, and try to help them. We got Deso, so we have a little bit of cooldown. We're gonna go into that Chronos Pendant next, like we mentioned, and from a damage perspective, I mean, we are doing really, really well right now. We have double flat pen, have some percentage pen as well. Should be able to absolutely shred someone, and we do. That's just a really simple pick. We're literally right in front of them too, which is always fun. Gonna do 1, 3, Aegis, 2, 1, and he is gone. That ability base is popping. We still have Blink up here, so we're gonna get on this Herc a little bit. Marty is like super deep, so I'm hoping they can just get him. We'll kill this guy eventually and kill the Marty eventually too if we need to. They got him. Nice job. He didn't need a Blink, but still good. Okay, we can do fire. All right, went really well, so that's great. This is going well. I mean, this character is pretty crazy. Stats are just super, super good. So really free fire. We can also do pyro here. And in a situation like this, because we don't have too much of a lead as a team, generally speaking, we're just going to be looking for tier 2s with this fire. This is definitely not a Phoenix Fire Giant by any means. I'm going to play up here a little bit, because if in some weird world this Ares walks up, he's literally just dead. We'll do his red right now, and yeah, again, if he comes up, he's just dead, so... Oh, he is over there, but he's dragging it back, and his team's coming. I'll let it be. Get some invades off here, kind of keep farming. We have enough for a starter now. You know, on some Kuang builds, you could go like the purple Bancroft's Claw upgrade to give you attack speed. This one, we're not going to be doing that, obviously, because we are going ability based, so it's still not bad, but I think Claw just giving me this shield kind of aspect, where basically when we hit people, we gain shields. Based on, I'm going to read it out loud so we can actually know. Every 15 seconds gain a stack of hunger, so abilities cast consume a stack, blah blah blah. Yeah, basically you're getting shields for hitting people. Kind of imagine like Karen's, I think, second ability. Sort of something like that. And that's super valuable, obviously, just for safety, and oh my gosh, that is spooky. That is really spooky. I'm dead. Gab, shield me, please. He didn't shield me. Tough. The fight still looks okay. Yeah, I got owned there. We got super corner baited. Is what it is. Good play by them. Good play by them. They ended up making it okay, so that's at least nice, but yeah, it's definitely still not great. Dude, he didn't shield me though. That's sad. Is what it is. Our damage is super high, so that's at least good. We'll get mid tier 2. This guy's also probably dead. What am I building? Is Mirrodin good on this character? I don't think so. There's like no way. Maybe it is. Chronos Pen is definitely not what you see on this guy normally, but again, we're in a different field now. We're doing stuff differently this time. Yeah, that was a really rough moment. Again, I probably should have just like not. I mean, me getting picked is ultimately my fault, right? This guy's also super insane. I'm not even gonna bother ulting him. Okay, well, that was interesting. And I'm really unsure of why these guys are like so like excited to fight. It's such a bad idea. Get another execute here. We can kill this Merlin. This is a Beads Aegis. And actually ends up going okay for them. I can maybe get this Marty on the backside. Kind of have to hover. This is a little bit awkward. I don't really have like any place to actually get to them with, so we'll clear mid here. I think that'll just be the fight. Decent trade. We ended up just trading out people. We got them off beacon, I guess. I should be able to do that in a second. I want to look for a pick a little bit. Got the 2-3 off. I can go for a dash here. Get the 1 and we just bounce. We're all good. Awesome. That's the cooldown value though. Yeah, I think Chronos Pendant will do me well. I don't know. I mean, Mirrodin, just from like a stat perspective, might be good. I feel like I've seen people build Mirrodin on this character. Like, having a little bit more percentage pen doesn't seem like a bad thing, obviously. I'm gonna play this corner. Oh, it's hurt. That's sad. I was really hoping it would be someone else. That's his ward thing down, though. If it was the Merlin, he's just dead. Because, yeah, I will say, like, percentage pen having a little bit more here would be super good for these tanks who are really starting to kind of go this magical defense. Now, Ares really hadn't had it, so that's why we were sharding him so, like, crazily. But that's going to change a little bit now. Took some damage there. Not having Aegis into Marty is rough. I don't think my build's bad. It's just, yeah, that's a scary thing. We're going to go with that Chronos Pendant here. We got that extra cooldown. And, yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, these fights are going to be really awkward and weird. Just because, like, the nature of a pick like this and kind of how much backline they have with the Poseidon jungle. Normally they have a diver and I can kind of... That was a great combo, holy. But normally I can kind of predict what's going on to some extent. But we just play our abilities, again, like I'm mentioning. We're never really incurring any risk with how we're playing, and should actually go quite well. We'll get this kill. Ares is running away. Because we have this ulti gap close, he is just doomed. Awesome stuff. Heck yeah, guys. Dude, I'm locked in. Normally, like, my commentary, I think, is a little, like, more fluid, but, dude, I can't even, like, think. I don't play this character ever. This has been... It's been a long time. I mean, I did try one Kuang solo video for, like, recording. Before this, it just didn't go super hard. I went a completely different style build. I went, like, an attack speed build. And I was into... I think Haddix or something. It was Haddix or Solo Troll. I don't know. It was against a solo, like, SPL player. And it was just like, I think we won, dude, but I literally did nothing. I went like 3-3 in like a 40-minute game with like 4 assists. It was so troll. It was like such a garbage game. I didn't do anything. I kind of just like, we just kind of won, you know? It was like a long game, but we just kind of won. I wasn't doing anything. My build sucked. I hated it. So, you know, didn't want to post that. This was like a while ago too. This was like right when I made my channel, so pre-patch and all that stuff. Not right when I made my channel, but right when I got back to it. Again, we'll keep throwing abilities out. And as you see, we do heal quite a bit on them, so that's always fun. They're looking for something. I admire that. It's not a good idea, but I do admire it. It's a great play, though. Got a little bit of a heal off there. Pesty and Marty anti-heal is on us, so it's going to be pretty strong, but we got 2 picks nonetheless. Marty is like still here, which is totally fine, because again, we should just push mid. They want to go for this pick, which is actually a great play. I didn't know they were still so close, but it worked. We're going to blink forward here. I missed. That's alright. He's still dead. And after a very awkward match, I think we are just all the way set. Awesome stuff, dude. We went hard carry mode. It's awesome. This character is very, very fun with a build like this, I will say. I'm not going to say I expected this, but hey, we take what we can. From a laning phase perspective, again, if you can kind of just take advantage of like when people use their abilities, if you can space from it, that's really when you get your openings on these characters, whether it's an Kuang, a Morrigan, a even the mom and Brigitte, stuff like that. So the best thing you can do if you're laning against this kind of stuff is to just hold your abilities, focus on the clearing aspect. And if you can find an advantageous fight, go for it. But like we built our lead off the Herc looking for dashes he thought he would be able to get. That just didn't work. You know what I mean? Because we knew we wouldn't get hit. So that's why like we were kind of like flirting on that range of being out of bounds, but we were always fine. So as long as you like kind of can figure that out, which does take some time, your laning phases in general should be going better, but especially on something like AO. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. As always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me some feedback on what you'd like to see next. And yeah, let me know what you think about that kind of, hey, maybe once a week we do a fun character type of thing, like a Fafnir or Maui or something that's like really not great on a Smurf or in a casual. And we try to make that work. As always, yeah, it's been me. Peace, peace.